confrontational.
Exactly.
It was like too like.
I felt like I was
weird.
about to kill Luca at any second when I was standing
Yeah,
there.
because we were looking.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 44 of the Positive Guys Season 3. My name's Fortunato.
My name is Luca, and where the hell are we?
Honestly, it's a totally new setup, new vibe, new studio.
It's the other one was too confrontational.
Exactly.
It was like too like.
I felt
it
like I was
weird.
about to kill Luca at any second when I was standing
Yeah,
there.
because we were looking straight into each other's eyes at all time. We were barely looking at you, and we forgot about the camera.
There you go. We're in the same studio, but we just have a different setup. We purchased new furniture. It took us a while to set it up, but honestly, I love it to death. It's a 10 out of 10 for me.
And with the weather outside, like this is more than perfect.
Exactly. We're still going to be doing podcasts outside. We're going to be going to guest houses, when not in their house, but outside their house with our van and everything. We're going to be able to set up the podcast outside, so we don't make the guests come in the home because we are respecting social distancing.
Yeah, exactly. And Christmas is coming along. And you know what I was thinking? What about an outdoor Christmassy vlog?
I like that.
That sounds cool.
I like that. We make the snowflakes fall on back of us.
Yeah.
We told Mother Nature, you better make snowflakes fall on back of us today. But honestly, guys, it's a crazy vibe here. We love it. And like we feel like we can talk to you guys for hours.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing about it.
So much more comforting too.
Exactly.
It feels like we're literally sitting together and we're having a conversation instead of like looking at each other like this almost the entire podcast, and it feels so weird.
Not only that, guys, you guys just see what you guys see right now, but you guys should see in back of us what we have so far. We have a whole new setup, our merch line and everything like that. So it's going to be huge. We can't wait to share with you more of the podcast we're doing. But so far, you guys have been loving the guests, and we want to give a big shout out to everybody that's been on so far. It was a lot of love.
Yeah, and like there's so much more that we're working behind the scenes.
Exactly.
Behind the scenes, and that's something you guys are going to be really happy once you know, but you won't know. So
let's get right back in. Let's get right into the episode.
Yeah.
Today we're doing an OG type of podcast, but we always like to talk about it. And I mean, every single day that you wake up, you got to remember this fact. So today it's being true to yourself.
Exactly. I thought you forgot. I thought you were just going on.
Going at it, just keeping the dialogue going.
So basically, what is being true to yourself? A lot of people, they like to show them, like tell people, or even themselves, they're doing better than they actually are, and they're trying to make themselves feel better. Making yourself feel better because like you want to feel good is very good, but at the same time you have to be true to yourself. And if you're not in a good situation right now, and you need to be realistic and be like, I want to get out, because you can't always be like, but like this is so like
you know what the problem is, like you're saying, is that like the problem is that like so many of us don't really give like the real image of ourselves to other people.
Yeah.
Like we just always like to look good. And as a young generation, we always want to flaunt our cars, our money, our jewelry, our homes, what we have and everything. But we don't actually like at the end of the day, when you go home, you know who you truly are.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't matter what car you have. It does not matter what home you live in.
Exactly.
And this is being very, very true.
Go ahead.
I work at a notary's office, and the wealthiest people I see, like, you know what cars they drive? They drive like any car.
Exactly.
It drives, and that's it.
It gets you from A to B. And I think that's being true to yourself, is not caring about how you look to people, but how you look to yourself.
Yeah.
I feel like when you wake up in the morning and you don't have that, you have that $200 suit, and you don't have that $1,000 suit that your friend has, doesn't matter at the end of the day.
It really doesn't make a difference.
No, it's how you perform.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest thing. Like, especially like I have a friend that works in like a type of business atmosphere. And he always tells me, he says, when people come to work, they want to be dressed in the best way. They want to look the best. But when it comes down to the paper, I always beat them no matter what. And I'm wearing the $100 suit.
Yeah.
Understand? So it all comes down to knowledge and being original. And always going back to your roots and where you started.
Yeah. And you can't possibly forget, like, you are going to wear that $1,000 suit, okay? And now you've spent $1,000 on a suit. Next year it's going to be on special.
Exactly.
It's going to be what, $400? But you paid $1,000 for it, thinking like,
there you go.
And what are you going to say when people ask you what you paid for it? I paid it $1,000. I really hate when people ask that. I just say like, you know, like you have to be honest.
Exactly.
It was expensive, but like you don't need to like. It's not like as a 21st century people would say is a flex. It's not a flex saying you paid like $3,000 for shoes.
I like what you said though, because a lot of people, like, and friends of ours, honestly, we know a lot of people that, like, they have $4,000 in their bank account. They'll go on a $4,000 shopping spree and be broke at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Just to look good and just to feel good.
Yeah, and you're not being true to yourself because it's not realistic to do that.
No. Possessions don't make you happy.
Yeah, then you don't feel comfortable. Listen, I feel comfortable when I have a base in my account.
Exactly.
And you go spend money and you be realistic. You're like, okay, I'm gonna buy socks. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy that. That's all I need.
There you go.
But you don't need to go on this extravagant, like $10,000
No.
of spendings. If you can afford it and you're making $50,000 a month,
Go ahead.
it doesn't make a difference.
But I think the key word is moderation, because a lot of us, like, okay, non-quarantine, non-virus, non-pandemic, a lot of us, like, kids go out every single weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, so going out every single weekend costs money, no matter how much you're drinking. Every single weekend it becomes a hobby of spending money, not enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
So if you're spending money every single weekend to just look good, to just have that bottle at the table, understand? At the end of the night, when you start off that Monday, you're broke again.
Yeah.
You're waiting for that paycheck.
And
it's just for that image, for that the Friday and Saturday night.
yeah, honestly, I feel really sad when I spend foolishly. And
Exactly.
I'm gonna be honest, I've done it. Everyone's done it.
Oh,
I
do it all the time.
Yeah, like I've bought a shirt which was $200.
There you go.
Is it actually worth $200?
No.
No. But does it feel good to say I bought a $200 shirt? For myself, it felt really good.
And it feels good for the person that's looking at that shirt to, like, kind of look at you and say, wow, okay. It
Yeah.
feels good when someone looks at you.
Yeah,
and
but
you
you
get
have
that attention.
you have to buy it for the right reason. I bought it for myself. When you buy, let's say, if you buy yourself Balenciaga shoes, I don't
an
know if you have
achievement for
Balenciaga. You buy it. You're not saying I'm buying it because like I want to walk around.
No.
And, I want him to say something.
No, it's kind of buying it because you're like, it's an achievement for yourself. Like when I've bought them Balenciaga shoes, I have one pair of them, and when I bought them, they're like $800, and I felt like an idiot. But I did it because I had an achievement of doing it. Understand? It was rewarding to me, so I had the money to do it because I had an achievement of a reward that I got, and I had the funds to do it.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna spend $800 on a pair of shoes to walk down the street and say, "Look at my pair of shoes,"
And then you can't even fill up your gas tank.
exactly, you said it. So I just feel like we go back again, is moderation, not doing it all the time, but doing it whenever you succeed in something.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, rewarding yourself is what motivates you.
Yeah, like there was one year where I did stupendous amount of spending on clothes and shoes. And like I think I bought 7 shoes. They weren't worth like $800. They weren't worth like they were maybe in the 200.
No, but they were still
yeah,
money,
they were
that's
200.
money.
Yeah, they were $200. They were still good shoes, but was it necessary to buy 6 shoes? Till today, like 4 years later, I still haven't bought in a pair of shoes.
So it's worth it.
Yeah, it was worth it because I saved and I made sure I took care of every shoe. I took care of
Exactly.
everything.
I think the biggest thing is like, the reason why we like to talk about this topic is because I feel like for a lot of us, money at a young age, we spend it so stupidly and then only realize it when we're older.
Like even a lot of people buy their supercars, like all these like just to show other people like look where I'm at, look where
Exactly.
I am at in life.
I watch a YouTuber, okay? One of the YouTubers I watch, I'm not gonna say his name. You never know. Actually, you never know if he's watching it.
He could be watching.
You never know if he's watching it, but he's a famous YouTuber, and this YouTuber that I watch, he's a big motivator for me. But I used to watch him like a lot of times since the beginning. Buying a car, buying a better car, buying a house, buying the best house, buying another car. And I realized at the end of the day, it's like, is he doing it for himself or is he doing it to impress his viewers?
Yeah,
exactly. And you realize that, and you kind of pick it up saying, you don't motivate me no more. You want to motivate yourself for your viewers.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he doesn't enjoy the stuff he has because he has so much money to buy it, but he just does it for the clout and for the people.
Look at Logan Paul. He was gonna buy a Lamborghini straight from the Lamborghini store like a year or 2 ago, and he didn't buy it because he's like, cars are not for me. He's like, I like cars, but I'm not gonna spend a down payment on a $3 million house on one car. He
realized it wasn't worth it.
Yeah, so he knows what's worth it, what's not, and you have to say, if you're gonna spend something, you have to like it. Be true to yourself. Don't buy it because Fortunato sees me with like my $700 watch. He's gonna be like, oh my god, this guy must be wealthy. Yeah,
that's important what you said, is that because I feel like sometimes we try to impress our circle.
Yeah,
and the closest people to us.
Yeah,
so I just feel like sometimes we just try to impress our circle, and I feel like a lot of the time, like even with my girlfriend, sometimes like I try to buy something like on date night, just to look good in front of her. But I realize after years of dating her, it's not the look that makes you attractive. It's your character and how you speak that makes you attractive.
Yeah, because either she can view it this way. Let's put it that way. Because
go ahead.
With my girlfriend too.
Go ahead.
Your cousin, like
Alexa. Every time.
Like when you're going out, your intentions are you're going out. You're gonna buy with your girlfriend. At the beginning, it was to look good. Now you do it, because you want to do it because you love her so much.
Exactly.
But at the beginning, it was very like flaunty. Like even for me, like when I bought my shirt of Comme des Garçons. It was the first time I went shopping with Alexia. It was like maybe 4 weeks in, 5 weeks in.
Bought it to impress her.
Not to impress her. It was like it was that influenced it a lot, but it was also to be like, It was a memory, and till today, I still haven't forgotten. That's the
That's
first
the
time we
memory.
went into a shopping mall
I mean,
together.
I mean that's a good buy. I just think like we said before, like what you said about Logan Paul is like always remember to take that step back before you purchase something
Yeah.
big. I think like the biggest thing that we do, and I speak for myself too. I think we speak for everybody here, is sometimes we're in the moment.
Yeah.
Our happiness is like a sky level, and we see something that we like in the moment, we buy it, and then the night that we regret it.
Exactly. It happens so much. Like I bought this vlog camera, for example,
There you go.
and it's like at the end I was like so happy to buy it because I made use of it. I've vlogged 400 videos
Yeah.
with it that has so many memories on it. I wouldn't regret it. So for like onwards for you, like I don't think you'll ever regret the money you spent
No,
on your camera because
ever.
it's like yes, it was for sure expensive, but now the memories you're gonna make on
Oh
it.
yeah, like guys, honestly, like Luca was the one that motivated me to buy the camera because I saw how much work Luca did with the camera. So I'm like, let me go buy this camera, and I bought a $400. I think it was like $400 camera.
Mm,
Even a little higher. I think it was like 460, and I bought it, and I'm like, what did I just do? But then I just thought about it, and I'm like, look at the content we're creating.
yeah,
This content, this things that we're purchasing is building our and motivating me to do more for you guys to keep yourselves entertained
exactly.
and to work harder for our goals. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's just making smart purchases to grow you as a person.
Yeah,
Materialistic things, guys. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, I bought in stuff. I bought in clothes. I bought in this. I bought in that. It doesn't go nowhere. My dad always tells me the best money that could be spent is to eat, and it's true a lot
yeah.
of the time.
Not
don't,
when people
don't
are
buy
gonna-
don't buy freaking wagyu beef every single Sunday. I mean, I'm trying to like I'm saying trying to say like purchase
and not eat out. He means like eat physically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
eat like purchase money on groceries. Like I look at my girlfriend all the time. She eats healthy, like really healthy, and I mean like
And when you
It's
eat healthy,
expensive.
you feel good. You feel happy.
exactly. So I always say like spend that $200,
Yeah.
spend that $10 on that carton of milk. But if it makes you feel good and it does better for you in the future, it's
Yeah.
worth it.
And think about it. If something, okay, I'm gonna put it this way. I don't want
No,
to
no,
say
say
it, but
it.
like,
Don't worry.
a house catches on fire, right? You survive. What's the most important thing that's still there? You're still there, but what's
The memories.
not even just the memories, just your happiness is the only thing that'll never.
Exactly.
You
Yeah,
can't burn your happiness. You can't
That's
burn
true.
you.
That's
So whatever
exactly
you
it.
buy around you to make you seem cool, once everything burns and
It's true.
you
Your
see what's
clothes are gonna
left is
burn.
you.
Your clothes are gonna burn that you
Yeah.
paid so much money for. Your furniture that you bought is gonna burn. Everything's
Exactly.
gonna burn. I like that.
So your happiness is the only thing that's not going to work. Is burn. So it's the only thing you should always be working on because if you're working on happiness, the money will follow. Everything will. And
Should
I
all.
think like you could say it's true because like from you're you're 24. He's 4 years in advance for me. From being 4 years into the future than I am. Can you confirm that like
I feel I confirm that happiness is always the key, and happiness
like
always
whatever
comes
you
first.
do, happiness follows because
Yeah.
people like happy people. If you're a negative person, no one's gonna want to follow
Exactly,
you.
and I feel like your teenage years, like the years that we're living right now, not even the teenage years, it's just like the years from like 16 to like around 21, 22. In those years, you do the most stupidest purchasing.
Yeah.
You buy the stupidest stuff. You buy your car that you want to soup up every single freaking week or a new part. You go to restaurants that you don't even know what the food's even freaking pronounced, but you buy it because
Yeah.
it sounds good. And you just spend so much money. When you hit an age of like 23, 24, you look back at the years. Okay, you remember sometimes some memories, beautiful memories that you didn't spend a lot of money of.
But you're not gonna remember that $200.
No,
plate.
you're not gonna remember that.
like,
You're not gonna remember that $200 T-shirt that you bought, that $600 steak, because you're remembering the $600 steak
Yeah.
because of how stupid you were to buy it.
Yeah, like for example, I went on vacation. I've said it in the past. If you're a viewer from the past,
There you go.
like
Day one fans.
I've gone on vacation.
Yeah.
I've gone to Miami,
Yes.
and I remember spending 150 Canadian on a steak and like vegetables. That's all. It was that. That was it, and
Basic.
water, right? But what do I remember the most is like the terrace. I was in what's the rich area?
Oh wait, I know what you're talking about.
Brickell.
Brickell, there you
Yeah,
go.
I was in
That's
Brickell, and it was just the view, the feeling of being like, oh my god, this is
It's the
so
memory,
beautiful.
it's the
Yeah,
memory, it's
like
the
the
atmosphere. A lot
yeah.
of times you go to restaurants, guys, or Gucci, whatever it is, stores. You're paying for the name and the atmosphere. You're
Yeah.
not actually paying for the material that you're getting or the quality
Yeah.
you're getting.
The quality is not.
So
It
just-
doesn't mean
yeah,
it's good.
Yeah, I think this is
They
being
come
careful.
like so shirt.
Freak, it's like a
It's-
freaking
it's
white
like-
basic T-shirt with a freaking embroidered heart.
Yeah.
Fini, that's it. I'm telling you.
It's all everything that you create in your mind.
an
is-
image.
It's yeah. It's not real. It's like yes, it's real, but like you're paying for the name. The name isn't real. You have a
Exactly.
logo on it,
It's
and
always
that's
that.
it.
And I feel like a lot of times we said it before in the podcast for people that watch day one, but we always say don't look at the person's image in front of you. Understand?
Yeah.
Whatever Luca is flaunting or whatever I'm flaunting, don't look at it like that and you saying that you have to have it because The people that flaunt and the people that show you on social media what they have, what they're getting, and stuff like that, it decreases your mental health, and it makes you realize, how come I don't have that, or how come I don't have this. I always say, always focus on your grass, not the grass in front of you.
Yeah.
Understand? Water your grass, and don't water the other person's grass, or don't look at that person's grass that's greener than yours, or if it's burning.
Yeah.
Always focus on your terrain and your territory and who you are.
Another fact, because of like this crazy head of mine. If your neighbor has bad grass, sometimes it gets onto your grass. But you have to work on making sure, like it doesn't like the weeds don't come to your grass. Exactly. You need to work daily. Pick at the weeds. Take it out.
It's true though.
Keep it. This is not like it's. This is why we're here. Exactly. It's literally to keep. Like, if you really go deep down into why we're here and we're living...
We're the landscapers.
Yeah.
We're the landscapers.
Yeah, literally.
Me and Luca are the ones that keep the grass on your side if it's burning, and we're the ones that make your grass greener.
Yeah, that's literally why we are the positive guys.
That's it. There you go. I mean, I think at the end of the week, like, you know, before ending this podcast, it's just like, we're going to be here every single week to bring you guys motivational and to make sure that you're focusing on yourself and your mind.
Yeah, literally. And I think we only filmed like 10 minutes.
Exactly. No, I think we filmed more.
No, because we're at 21 and we started at 7. What's 7 minus 21?
13.
We're doing little maths, guys.
13, yeah, 13.
So we're at 13 minutes.
That's pretty good. No, let's keep going.
Keep going?
I want to keep going.
We can keep going.
I just feel like...
Wait. One purchase we didn't speak of.
Tell me.
The hell? It's living. It has a heartbeat. Where is it?
Living has a heart... Oh!
Jesus Christ. You can't forget. You have to show them.
I gotta show them. I gotta try not to clip myself. Bella, baby, come. See
this is a purchase. Tell us about this purchase.
Bella, this is a purchase, okay? At the end of the day, my girlfriend bought me this dog, okay? She purchased it for my birthday. And I feel like that's an excellent thing of why we continue this podcast.
Yeah, that's why, because I was like, there's missing something.
I always try to cut things short. I don't know why. I'm a type of person that likes to cut topics short because I'm just...
Because you're straight to the point. Yeah.
But I like that we continued it. And I want to talk about it because last podcast, I just showed it to you guys fast. But I used to have 2 dogs. They ran away. I know. It's weird.
But you were younger.
I was younger, okay? It was not my fault. It was my fault. But honestly, like, my girlfriend bought me this dog. I bought her something that was important to her and special, and I loved what I bought her.
It was spectacular. I was there when you bought it. It was just, we don't even need to say it.
That's it. I think it's just something that we keep for ourselves, but it was awesome to buy it for her. And she surprised me. Like, I wanted a dog for the longest time since I lost my dogs. And I wanted to have one so badly because I feel like a dog is the greatest companion you can have.
Literally.
It's like a man's best friend, a woman's best friend. And it just feels like it's someone that's always there for you no matter what.
You left the room, not even like
a peep.
2 minutes. Not even 2 minutes. It was like not even a minute. I hear the dog crying.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't.
The dog is already connected.
No, honestly, it's an amazing dog.
It's like Bluetooth is paired.
Look, it just gets comfortable anywhere it is. It doesn't bark. It's just an amazing dog, and I feel like the gift from my girlfriend. I want to say honestly, like, if you're watching this, babe, I love you so much for this dog because it's something that, like, it means so much when you give someone a living life. Understand? And it's just, honestly, these type of purchases are purchases that you're always remember. Like, I'm always gonna remember my girlfriend buying me this dog.
She's yawning. She just yawned.
And there you go. You want to say something, Bella? Okay, no. She don't want to say nothing. But honestly, I think these are purchases that really mean a lot. These are purchases that you're never gonna forget. Purchasing stuff like this is something that's always gonna be true to you, and you're always gonna have. For the longest time, I hope she lives till 600,000 years old because I love her so much. But honestly, that's really
be older than you. She'd be like a turtle in the ocean.
I want her to live longer than me. But honestly, I think these are purchases that mean a lot. Yeah. These are purchases that you always gonna look forward to. Yeah,
absolutely. And like, honestly, I have a dog of my own, and it's like you come home. Like, I have a creature of my own, and
that's
like,
awesome.
It's like the best thing. Like, I got home is what I was saying, and like, I left right away, and she was super sad. Which is like, it feels good to know that there's someone that's always happy to see you, no matter what.
No matter husband or wife, brother or sister, they're all. You could, like, literally.
The dog's there before anyone.
Exactly.
Like, if you get home, who's there? Your dog or your dad?
Always there. My dog's always there, and like no one's gonna like greet you like an animal.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like when I get home at like 2 in, who's there? Gucci. She comes and sees me, and she's like super happy. She's ecstatic to see me. And then there's my mom. Luca, is that you? I'm like, yes. And then,
where you been?
Go to bed. And then after, it's like, the dog's always happy no matter what. It'll be sad that you're leaving on vacation. Obviously, it'll be a bit mad when you get back because you left for so long.
It's okay. We're leaving nowhere now. COVID's
there. Yeah, we're stuck here. So Bella's good with you.
There you go.
So yeah, I mean, we've really hit on every topic.
We touched on everything today, guys. And I just feel like, honestly, I want to say the truth. Like me and Luca a few weeks back, like we got into kind of like a hustle, but like like we didn't feel ourselves as the podcast because quarantine at times, not a lot of things are happening in the world.
Yeah, and it got to us.
And I'm hearing it from a lot of podcasters, and like a lot of people are saying it on podcasts that I listen to. They're saying like podcasts right now are so hard to do because there's nothing happening.
Yeah, the only thing happening is what happened. Something fun. This is COVID. There's something bad that happened.
It's always something bad that happens, but we don't want to talk about bad topics.
That's it. Look at the positive part.
Exactly.
Is who we are.
We got into that little bit of a cloud, but now, like honestly, from doing this podcast and this new setup, this new vibe, I feel amazing.
I mean, we've been working hard. You specifically have modeled this because I had a saying in it, but you had the biggest.
Honestly, at the end of the day, I think it's just like we do a 50-50 here, and a lot of times it's been Luca doing a lot of the work with editing.
You did a lot of the work,
but it's always a partnership, and honestly, we haven't felt better than this in a long time, and I'm really, really happy when you guys watch this. Thank you for tuning in, and
comment. Someone comment something.
Please comment something. You always message us privately, but comment on the page.
Yes,
it does better for us. It shows it to more people on the Explore page. Instagram is freaking weird. Yeah, so you need to comment. You need to show us love.
We literally love you all. So
we love you all. Bala loves you.
And like, tell us what you think about this setup. Tell us what you want us to talk about next, and onwards. Literally, can't wait for podcast 44.
Exactly, and if there's any guests,
is this 44 or 43?
This is 44. We're doing 45 next week.
True.
But there's also a PS. If there's any guests that want to be on the podcast, let us know. We have a little bit of a lineup of guests, but honestly, we're open to anybody. Any schedule you have, let us know. We come to you. Remember that. All right, guys. Thank you once again for tuning into our new podcast setup, podcast 44. My name is Fortunato.
My name's Luca, and this is Bella.
Ciao, guys. Peace.
Ciao.